It is the duty of every Muslim that he should do dawah. Dawah is compulsory for every Muslim. What is the meaning of the Arabic word dawah? The Arabic word dawah means to invite, to call. And in Islamic context, Dawah Islam means inviting the non-Muslims towards Islam. I start my talk by quoting a verse of the glorious Quran from Surah Nahl, chapter number 16, verse number 125, which says, "Udu ila sabili rabbika bil hikmah wal mu'azzat al hasna wajadun billati ahsan." Invite all to the way of thy Lord with wisdom and beautiful preaching, and argue with them and reason with them in the ways that are best, most gracious. Here Allah is saying to the Muslims, invite all to the way of thy Lord with wisdom and beautiful preaching, and argue with them in the ways that are best, most gracious. Allah says in the glorious Quran, in Surah Al-Imran, chapter number 3, verse number 110. Allah says, "Kuntum khaira ummatin ukhrijat lin-nas." O ye Muslims, ye are the best of peoples evolved for mankind. Allah is giving us an honor. Is calling us Muslims as khaira ummah, the best of peoples evolved for mankind. Allah is giving us an honor. Whenever there is honor, it is always followed up with responsibility. For example, in a school, a principal has got more honor than a teacher. A teacher has got more honor than a clerk. Similarly, in a school, the principal has got more responsibility than a teacher. A teacher had got more responsibility than a clerk. There is no honor without responsibility. So in this verse of the Quran in Surah Imran chapter 3 verse 110, Allah is calling us Muslims as khaira ummah, the best of peoples. Don't you think we have a responsibility? The reply is given in the same verse. Allah continues and says, "Ta'miruna bil ma'rufi wa tanhuna 'anil munkar wa tu'minuna billah." Because we enjoin what is good and we forbid what is wrong and we believe in Allah. Allah is calling us the khaira ummah because we Muslims are supposed to enjoin what is good and forbid what is wrong and believe in Allah. If we do not enjoin what is good and if we do not forbid what is wrong, we aren't fit to be called as khaira ummah. We aren't fit to be called as Muslims. Doing dawah, conveying the message of Islam to non-Muslim is a fard. And Allah says in Surah Al-Asr, chapter number 103, verse number 1 to 3. It is known as Rahe-Nijat, the path to salvation. Allah says, "Wal asr." Allah is taking the oath of time. And is saying, by the token of time, "Innal insana lafi khusr." Man is verily in a state of loss, in khasara. "Illa alladhina amanu wa amilu salihati wa tawasaw bil haqqi wa tawasaw bis sabr." Except those who have 4 criteria, except those who have faith, iman, those who have amal salihat, righteous deed, those who exhort people to truth, that is doing dawah and islah, and those who invite people to patience and perseverance. So according to Surah Al-Asr, for any human being to go to Jannah, there are minimum 4 criteria required. Iman, righteous deed, watawasaw bil haqq, inviting people to truth, that is dawah, and inviting people to patience and perseverance. If anyone is missing under normal circumstances, you shall not go to Jannah. You may be a very good Muslim. You may be praying 5 times a day. You may be having mark on the forehead. You may be fasting in the month of Ramadan. You may be giving zakat. You may have gone for Hajj. But if you do not do dawah according to Surah Al-Asr, under normal circumstances, you shall not go to Jannah. If Allah wants to forgive you and put you in Jannah, that's Allah's prerogative. As Allah says in Surah Nisa chapter 4 verse 48 and Surah Nisa chapter 4 verse 116. If Allah pleases, He may forgive any sin. But the sin of shirk, He'll not forgive. So if Allah wants to forgive you and put you in Jannah, that's Allah's prerogative. But under normal circumstances, if you don't do dawah, you shall not go to Jannah. Only dawah is also not sufficient. All 4 are equally required. Iman, faith, amal salihat, righteous deed, Allah watawasaw bil haqq, inviting people to truth, doing dawah, and watawasaw bis sabr, inviting people to patience and perseverance. All 4 are equally important for you to go to Jannah. So this was in short telling you that dawah is for every Muslim, man or woman.